This was my second time in Manila, and this trip allowed me to really get into the heart of Manila, because Manila is actually very small, and people usually stay in the outskirts of Manila. Our tour guide, Jen, was very professional in English and gave us a very in-depth introduction to Manila culture. We also got to try a lot of local snacks and ride a tricycle and a jeepney, both of which are hard to experience on your own. Unless you know the various areas and roads in Manila very well, it and number 39, it's difficult to communicate with the driver. Not English is a problem, because lack of understanding makes communication very difficult. Although the price is not cheap, it should still be considered great value if you like exploring local culture. The tour was valuable over price because we met an experienced tour guide named Mr. George. He brought us to travel from the very center of Manila, Chinese Manila, and at last but not least the Spanish Manila. We also tasted the very Filipino food without the hygiene hesitation. The tour assistant, Jerica, was friendly. She shared about the Filipino culture with us. Lots of walking, so the comfortable shoes are recommended. I am sure you would feel satisfied after the whole tour. If it's your first time to Manila and you only have a day, it's a great trip to visit and full understanding the history, the life of this city. I am very grateful to the tour guide for this trip. He introduced the environment, humanities, geography, and history of the Philippines very professionally. I learned a lot from him. Throughout the trip, through walking and seeing and introducing, I was able to get closer to the lives of the Filipino people. It was very it and number 39's worth it. In addition, the day before this trip has been temporarily changed to a few hours in advance. Passengers participating in this trip should pay attention to new messages on their mobile phones at all times. Exclamation mark. The tour guide is very knowledgeable about Manila from ancient times to the present. During the process, he will also arrange market snacks/fruits from time to time to let us go deep into the streets and alleys from the taste. You can take a short distance boat ride that is very common among Filipinos. You can also experience hiring jeepneys on the road, and finally ride a bicycle in Intramuros to listen to the history. It's like making a very authentic Manila friend. Big tweet . Appreciate the tour guide with her diligent and carefully planned itinerary. We have tried many local fruits and food. We'll join again. The itinerary is carefully arranged. You can take a boat cruise on the river, and then you can eat fresh fruits, Manila snacks and desserts along the way. You only need to prepare for a full day trip of about 1.5 hours in total. The tour guide also gives everyone a small gift. A very unique experience, it's very cool. I strongly recommend it.